Hello, another interview, and we are with Pop, aka Team Grandpa. If you didn't know, we're just talking about the state of where his team is at, jumping into the end of week three. We look at week one. Week one, you had a convincing win against was it Mister Incognito? You beat him about 20 points.
Right.
You bully B-Town Raquel in week two. And then you had your first serious matchup this week. And, while we look at it right now, you're projected to most likely lose against, it was supposed to be the matchup of the week against Mr. No Fat Chicks. And it's most likely you're going to get your ass beat by about 40 points. And we just want to look at, where do you feel like your team is sitting at right now? At the end of week three, you're most likely going to sit at 2-1, and you are projected to be one of the top contenders in the Clown League. Where do you feel like your team's at right now?
Well, in the beginning, I was projected to be one of the top teams.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of pressure on me to be the top team because I got an A plus and everything else, and they said I draft good and everything else. So coming into this week here, I thought I had a good chance to be 3-0, but my receivers this week didn't do what I thought they were doing.
So which receivers pretty much let you down this week?
Well, for one thing, it was Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
I don't have too much faith in Diggs. I was going to think about benching him maybe for Hardman for the Kansas City Chiefs.
And that would have been a good start. So you fucked up there.
Well, good. Also, too, yeah. And then also I had Calvin Ridley, where the first 2 weeks he was doing good, but I was worried about him.
Don't trust an Atlanta receiver.
The first 2 weeks he paid off for me. So I thought, well, okay, I go with Ridley, but I could have started. Excuse me.
I didn't say anything.
So I could have started. Chark from
DJ Chark. And what did DJ Chark do this week?
Well, he went off this week. He had 15 points.
15 this week?
Yeah,
okay.
And I was thinking on Thursday, should I start him or not? And that's the problem of being an owner when you have too many good players on the roster.
So you have you just have too many good people on your team.
Well, my bench looks really decent. So coming into this third week, I had a hunch I really didn't like Diggs too much, and then my flex with John Ross. Last week I just threw him in the last minute.
And John Ross did good things the first few weeks of the season, and then you realize John Ross sucks.
But he gave me 19 points.
John Ross sucks.
So I thought I'd go with him for another week.
Yeah, well, he's pulling your string. John Ross isn't as good as he should be.
Well, that's a problem. Now going on for next week, now I made a decision on what receivers I want to.
So how do you feel moving on to week 4? Do you think your team sucks, or do you think that maybe it just had a bad week?
I'm thinking they had a bad week. We all have bad weeks. You're not going to go 13, 14-0. Maybe you'll lose a couple of games on the way.
Yeah, so understandable.
So I figure.
But are you going to keep on starting John Ross?
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't, because John Ross sucks.
Well, I'm thinking of starting Hardman, but who knows? Maybe Hardman next week won't do anything.
You're absolutely right.
And then Diggs might go off for 20, 30 points, and then that's the problem of managing your team.
Absolutely. So I mean, we look at your team, and you've been projected to be one of the heavy hitters jumping into the end of this season. You've been projected to be one of the Super Bowl favorites for the Clown League. And,
right.
After that 2-0 hot start, and then you just had a disappointing week 3 performance. How does that make you feel jumping into week 4? Do you think you need to make some big changes, or do you think, it's just some fine tuning here and there and you're going to be okay?
I think I can make some fine tuning here and there, and that'd be okay.
So, are you looking at making trades, or are you thinking like maybe you're fine tuning in the waiver wire free agency?
Well, I got a pretty good bench. That's the thing I'm worried about. I'm worried about my flex and my wide receivers. Everything else, take care of itself. So I might go. I might go for a trade. Who knows?
So what are you looking for? So if we look at Team Pop's roster,
Right.
you know where do you see the opportunity lies when it comes to your roster?
Well, right now is my flex. I think I need one more player.
Okay.
I need one more player. I
So
think
what position are you looking at?
the flex, something with a flex. I'm someone who like a I don't know, just like
So obviously there's a position you feel like you know the flex, so the
flex.
running back, the wide receiver, the tight end.
Right now,
So do you feel like your wide receivers, your running backs, your tight ends are okay? Just you need one more person or what?
I think I need one more person.
Okay.
My running backs okay. My receivers are not. That's the problem.
So the wide receivers are where you see the opportunity.
Yes.
So have you looked at making trades? Have you started reaching out to have you reached out to the rest of the league to see, maybe can I better my team at all, or you trying to see if you can weather the storm?
I think right now it's kind of early in the season, so I'm just waiting to weather the storm.
So with that said, though, you do know the trade deadline has moved up to week 8.
Exactly.
So we're ending week 3. We're jumping into week 4. So that leaves about 4 weeks left to really make a move.
Well, you brought that up. That's a good thing you brought that up. Okay, and I might have a big surprise coming.
A big surprise.
A big surprise
Okay.
coming. It might help my lineup a lot. I'm working on something right now.
Okay.
So we will see.
So we're being confidentiality when it comes to you don't want to disclose what moves we're about to make.
No.
Okay. Understandable.
It's just right now.
But you're working on some deals with someone else in the league.
It's a big move.
Okay, a big move.
A big move.
So with who?
That I can't tell you that.
Okay.
I can't tell you that. It's just that I can't tell you that.
With what position?
I could use them on my flex.
Oh,
probably. And then I got some bye weeks too. I got to worry about.
Okay.
Because I got running backs where on my bench my running backs are not that great. Okay. So I'm gonna have to worry about running back too. Mm-hmm. So that comes in like 9th to 10th week. So I don't really worry about that.
But we're looking at a move. Like, how soon do you think this move is gonna be made? And with who? Who are you making this move with?
Huh? It's right now. It's just up in the air right now.
Okay.
So, but it probably be soon if I decide to pull the trigger. It's right there for me if I want it.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay.
And it might shock a lot of people.
Shock everybody.
Yeah, and it help my lineup.
With who? Who do you think you're?
I know you're trying to get information out, but no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Speak it right now.
Okay.
It just
no problem.
Okay.
No problem. So with that said, we look at your team. You're most likely gonna jump into week 4, looking at 2-1. And I'm gonna ask you. I asked everybody this.
Right.
Where do you see your team sitting at about 4 weeks from now? Do you see yourself as a buyer or a seller?
Oh no. Definitely be a buyer.
A buyer.
Okay.
Okay.
With this lineup I have, I think I could go pretty far with it if I play it right, and I might just go all out to win this year.
So do you you're going out all out?
Right.
Do you see yourself like trading for additional pieces to jeopardize next season?
Yes.
Is that where you see yourself at this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's what I'm going all for right now, and see what happens.
Okay. So do you see yourself, you're projected to be one of the top heavy hitters into this season for the Clown League, and you see yourself in position for that way, right?
I do.
Okay.
I don't really like my quarterback too much with Ryan and Cousins.
Okay.
Because I wish I could maybe trade for another quarterback and then see what happens.
So when we look at your roster, is that one of the opportunities that you see that you want to address?
Yes. From week to week, you don't know what Ryan's going to give you or what Cousins going to give you. So it's like a toss-up.
Okay.
And it depends who they're playing. Like the first week, I started Ryan, and the last minute I put Cousins in there, and then they both had the same amount of points.
So is that one of the opportunities that you're looking at fixing?
if the right opportunity comes along
Okay.
and helps my team,
So it's not one of the opportunities you're trying to fix right now.
no.
So
No,
you're
no.
telling me there's somewhere we're gonna get surprised by someone in the league with one of the deals you're about to make, and it's not one of them with your quarterback.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
But the quarterback's one position you want to fix.
What's that again?
So the quarterback is one of the positions you would like to fix, though,
Well,
if you had the opportunity.
Down the line,
Okay.
because I don't think I could win with Ryan or Cousins. Okay, so
I don't think you can either.
Right,
You know,
I know.
because Matt Ryan's not doing it this year, and Kirk Cousins sucks.
Well, he gave me 28 points.
And I think that's
well, he gave me 28 points today, and
who gave you 28 points today.
Matt Ryan, 28 points today. So
He's not going to do it every week for you.
well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying. But my receivers let me down today. See,
Who let you down today?
my receivers.
Who? Give me a name.
Diggs.
He sucks.
Well, I know that.
Give me another name. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it.
Wrigley for that.
He sucks too.
Well, the first 2
Give
weeks.
me a third name.
Ross.
They both suck.
Okay.
So the problem is your starting 3 wide receivers suck.
Right.
And you have a quarterback that sucks.
Could be.
So
But
we're breaking it down right here, and we look at Pop's team right now. He has a quarterback play that's in the air, and we look at his wide receiver play. It's in the air also.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, we look at Pop's team, and it's not as poppy as we think it might
well,
be.
exactly. But the prediction was I got an A+ on my draft.
You can get an A+. I can get an A+. That drunk guy over there can get an A+ that we recorded earlier.
Well, I'm just saying though. But I knew if the Diggs and Wrigley the first 2 weeks they got me points. That's
Diggs is overrated.
Well, he is, and I might have to.
I'm not playing in this league. I'm just telling you how it is. Diggs sucks. Ridley sucks. Matt Ryan, which you thought you had a bargain deal out of, sucks.
Right.
They all suck.
Well, I mean, you know.
Look, what do you have to say, mister?
Okay, but like I said, give me 20 points today, then that should be good enough to win, really. But the problem is, too, is my defense. I picked up this linebacker, from Dallas.
What I have to say is, I think the one thing is a saving grace for Team Pops.
Right.
Is his defense. Every week,
no,
he's got IDPs that are solid. Zerline, his kicker, is solid, and his defensive team is solid. I think that's what saves Pops every week.
No.
But don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. His team isn't all as we think it is.
The third week was really disappointing. I thought I might give him a run. I thought,
but your team sucks.
Well,
at the end of the day, fourth down and bitches.
Okay.
Fourth down and bitches is going to overtake your shit.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Pop is
okay, but from week to week though, these players though they come up with all these fancy points. Where last week Cooper didn't do anything, and
so
that's what happens.
So pop. The disclaimer I gave throughout my videos all the time. And Connor, you may be new to watching Connor Joe videos. Is this the first time you've ever watched Connor Joe?
No, it's not first time.
Is this? I will tell you, do not be fooled by what a projection tells you.
Exactly.
Because if there's one person that should be fooled by a projection, it's Speeding Bullets. Speeding Bullets. What is he doing right now? He will finish 0-3. Speeding Bullets.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Speeding Bullets sucks. He's going to finish 0-3. His team is projected to win every week, and his team sucks.
But he scored like 130, 140, 150 points, and he still lost.
He's never finished with 100 points until this week.
Well,
he's finished with 100 points week 1, week 2, and then this week he finished with like 130, 140 points.
Well, you know what? You told me my team sucks. Well,
I didn't say your team sucks.
It does. You said that. So and you said your team's better than mine. Well, let's
whoa! I don't have a team, Mister. I don't have a team.
You have a team.
I'm Connor Joe. I don't have a team.
Oh, you have Connor Joe. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Well,
Oh, excuse
well,
me.
Mr. Martella, it's been great talking with you, and I don't know if I want to talk with you ever again.
Well, I don't care, but that's okay. Can you see that?